my money was on her. I was like, she's gonna deliver tonight. I don't like staying up, I just want to be in bed. I loved the midwife I was with. She was so understanding. It's inevitable, I'm gonna have to do night shifts as a doctor, so I just kind of have to suck it up and have to get used to it. I took it to Instagram to find out what you guys thought about doing night shifts, whether you enjoyed them or whether you hated them. Without further ado, let's kind of have a little discussion about what you guys think. The first one is, I love how quiet the hospital can be, and the geriatric wards are sitcoms at night. So I guess I appreciate the quietness, like, you know, you don't have to actually do much, you're kind of chilling. It depends where you are, but I think when I was on my night shift, it was fairly quiet, and I think because I was expecting so much to even happen, I got bored and I found myself like yawning like a fair amount. I kind of like it when something's busy and there's action going on because I'm like alert and stuff. But I think from a student perspective, if there's nothing going on, I'm kind of like, what am I doing here? What am I here to learn? And I do try and obviously find learning opportunities and stuff, but it's really hard when there's literally, you go up to one of the members of staff and you're like, oh, is there anything to do? They're like, no, you know, come back in half an hour. And I'm like, okay, just there twiddling my thumbs and stuff. And the next one is, as a medical student sitting there and nothing happening. Oh my god, I hate this, because I'm there to learn, and if I'm just sitting there and I'm watching the same thing happening, and also I don't really have many useful things that I could do other than, you know, do basic clinical skills or talk to the patient and comfort, you know, the pregnant lady who's like dilating at that point, or hold their hand and stuff. But like when you're just waiting around, you can't really do much with whatever time you have and there's nothing going on.
So I'm in the locker room, and I think the most useful thing I've done is do a swab on the lady. Tried taking bloods, failed miserably. The midwife couldn't get them either, and so the Reg, I think she ended up doing it. I think, fingers crossed, there's going to be a baby tonight, and hopefully, if everything goes to plan, it'll be a nice natural delivery.
Sleep deprivation. I think I can see this happening when I have to do like a row of night shifts. I think in our final year we have to shadow an F1 doctor and basically follow their schedule, and you do a few night shifts in a row. I did struggle to get to sleep when I was doing this night shift, but I don't know. I don't know if I'll be able to survive it all. In winter, not seeing the sun because of the strange sleeping pattern. In winter, it gets so dark so quickly. I really hate it because I just want to be out in the sunshine, and it gets dark here in London at about 3 p.m. and I just get sad, and I'm like, why am I even, like, what am I doing? Like, where has the day gone? The next one is, I don't like staying up, I just want to be in bed, and that is such a mood. It depends on what situation you're in. When there were things going on, I was like alive, but then when I was just tired and yawning and it was like 2 a.m. and I was just counting down the hours, I was like, why am I here? The next one is, from my vast experience of doing night shifts, half a shift, eating chocolate at 3 a.m. I think any fuel that you need to get you through your night shift, I think it's definitely worth it.
I didn't prepare properly for this night shift. I thought I was okay to survive on a Kit Kat Chunky, Starbucks and crisps.
My stomach was giving me other signals, so I went and got some pizza from the canteen, and that really sorted me out. And obviously I deserved it because I actually stayed up for ages on this night shift, so I had to reward myself in some way. Because a lot of you guys are saying that you love the peace, there's more time to bond with the doctors and have convos with them. I think that's pretty good. I think I did get to know some of the doctors that I was working with. I loved the midwife I was with. She was so understanding, so lovely. She told me to go and have a break and have a wander around as well, because there were times where she could tell that I was getting a little bit bored and lethargic. So she was like, why don't you just go and have a walk, like see what there is to do. So I did get to know a few members of the team as well. Well, most of the people who've answered this, they're all medical students, so I think you guys get that. I feel like I haven't done enough night shifts to think about whether it's something that I'm down to do. So the final one I have here is, when mum comes in to have a baby at 9 a.m. in the morning and doesn't deliver until 1 a.m. the next morning. Wow. I can't believe that you stayed. I don't know if you stayed for like that amount of time. I can't really figure it out in my head right now. But yeah, I had the same issue. So the reason why I wasn't able to see any births at all, first of all, I was at the wrong place, wrong time. I wasn't directed to the right places because I was sticking with the mum that I was with.
Right guys, it's literally 1 a.m. Like, what the hell? It's 1 a.m. The woman I'm with has just been given oxytocin just to like induce her contractions a bit more. I'm really worried I'm not going to see her give birth. One of the other ladies has another student in with her, so I don't think I can even go in there. So I'm just praying she gives birth. I will happily stay until 10 a.m. to watch her give birth. Like, I'm so desperate right now, but we'll see.
All my money was on her. I was like, she's gonna deliver tonight. As soon as I walked in, they said she's 3 centimeters dilated. She's had a previous child before. She had a few complications, but they were managed really well, and she's really fit and healthy and should be fine. The reg told me, right, I think that she's going to be delivering today. And I was like, yes, I can get signed off. I can see a natural birth, which is something on my own personal bucket list, because I've never seen a natural birth before. And I was just super excited, but I think it was the waiting game that really just drained it out of me. And I know, of course, I'm the medical student. What else am I going to do? There's not much I can really do to help other than be comforting and speak to the mum and speak to the dad and just be really reassuring. Honestly, what time is it? 5 AM right now. Haven't seen a single birth. Biggest L of my life. I don't think I can do obs and gynae as my future career, but let's just hope that in the next few weeks I get to see someone give birth, because today nobody was dilated, but that's not their fault. So good night from me. I'm so knackered. Thank you for everyone for sending in your opinions. I really appreciate it, because it's nice to know what you guys think. Everyone obviously have very different experiences of how their night shift goes, and obviously when you are working, you know, on the wards in the NHS, every single day, every night is very, very different. I guess that's where all the excitement comes, because you don't know what's going to come your way. Sometimes you might not be there at the right time or the right place, but it's okay. It's a learning curve, and I'm hoping in 2022 I'm able to see a natural vaginal delivery. I'll definitely see C-sections. I know that for sure, because I'm scheduled for that. It's because I think it's really exciting, and also having learned about it all and currently learning about it, I think it's just good to see everything happen in motion. I hope this video was insightful, just to see how it was to do my first night shift. In my opinion, as of now, as of December 2021, do I like night shifts at the moment? Not particularly, but it's inevitable. I'm gonna have to do night shifts as a doctor, so I just kind of have to suck it up and have to get used to it. As ever, make sure you like, comment and subscribe. I'm really looking forward to making more videos in the new year. If you've got any questions or any curiosities about being a med student and maybe this specific night shift, please message me like on Instagram, comment down below, and I'm more than happy to answer all of your questions.